What is up, guys? It's your boy Spooky Gackus, and today the Festival of the Lost 2023 Halloween event has almost arrived within Destiny 2, and in this video we're going to be showcasing the 4 weapons that are exclusive to this event, going over the possible PvP and PvE god rolls that you guys want to look out for, and so you can decide if this event is even worth grinding. Now you may be wondering, wait a minute, if the event hasn't arrived yet, how are you going over the god rolls, and how am I seeing gameplay with these weapons in the background? Well, that's because first of all these weapons are available to look at within the database, so we're going to be using light.gg today, as well as the fact that 3 out of 4 of these weapons have been in previous years of Festival of the Lost events. And so that's how I have the old versions of these weapons. One is brand new to this year. And so let's get started here with our first weapon, and that's going to be the Horror Story Auto Rifle. Now, the Horror Story is a precision frame 450 rounds per minute archetype, and taking a look at the perks here, for PvP, obviously, stuff like Acraz rounds for the range, Hammer Forge, the usual, but importantly, you can get dynamic sway reduction in that first column. That is a PvP all-star perk for auto rifles particularly, but this archetype precision frame, stuff like the Amit, which is also in this archetype, is doing pretty well right now, so this could be a saucy PvP weapon, and you're combining dynamic sway reduction with something like a target lock to increase the damage, and yeah, that could be really saucy. Now, we also do see the unique intrinsic origin trait that comes with all of these weapons, and that is Search Party. So what this says is that this weapon is granted faster aim down sight speed and movement speed while aiming down sights when no allies are near. Now, certainly getting better ADS speed and better strafe speed are 2 very valuable things, especially within PvP. So when we're talking about a possible god roll, maximum stats with the barrels and stuff, and then dynamic plus target lock plus an intrinsic origin trait that lets you ADS and strafe faster, yeah, that is a very dangerous combination. Or you could choose the Nadir Focus origin trait, where sustained fire increases accuracy and range, also would be very good for PvP with an auto rifle. Now, as for the PvE god roll, I think you're going for, honestly, Demolitionist in the first column, potentially Envious Assassin to massively improve the magazine, and then you actually have a lot of good options. Target lock would still be good in PvE. Headstone is great with stasis builds. Frenzy is fantastic. Even Vorpal Weapon or Adrenaline Junkie, goodness knows Adrenaline Junkie plus Demolitionist is quite the wombo combo, but all of those perks could be good, so some great PvE rolls as well. However, moving on from there, the next weapon we're going over is the Jurassic Green Pulse Rifle. Now, this is a rapid fire frame 450 rounds per minute archetype, and taking a look at the perks here, well, we do actually have the old PvE god roll of Subsistence combined with Incandescent. This was one of the very few weapons in the entire game last year, I believe, that could get Incandescent as a completely free-to-play weapon, and that roll, Subsistence plus Incandescent, is nothing to scoff at. You also have Subsistence combined with, Frenzy would be great as well, even Collective Action, or you also have Heal Clip, a primary weapon with Heal Clip, and one of a pretty good archetype. Like rapid fire pulses are definitely not bad. You could combine that with Incandescent, Golden Tricorn, Frenzy, or even multi-kill clip. Like, hey, you want to be reloading with multi-kill clip anyways, might as well throw on heal clip so you get healed as well. Definitely some interesting combinations, mainly favored towards PvE. Now, for PvP, Rangefinder in the left column is very, very unique. Not many weapons can do this, and that was actually the PvP god roll last time, Rangefinder plus multi-kill clip. I actually have that roll, and I've used it quite a bit in PvP. It's pretty saucy. This year, you can also get stuff like Perpetual Motion, Killing Wind, or even Keep Away would be a very good choice for PvP, and then combine that with Headseeker potentially, but again, multi-kill clip is still going to be phenomenal. And yet again, we have that Search Party origin trait to improve those PvP related stats. This time, however, we also have field tested, where defeating targets or dealing damage with this weapon gradually increases range, stability, handling, and reload speed. That sounds pretty darn good as well. However, moving on from there, guys, the next weapon we're going to take a look at is the Macabre Sniper Rifle. Like macabre, but mech because it looks like a mech. Anyways, guys, this is going to be an aggressive frame, 72 rounds per minute sniper rifle archetype. And taking a look at the perks here, well, if you're going for a PvP role, you've got stuff like accurized rounds for the range. In that first column, Snapshot is a PvP all-star, and then you're simply combining that with, honestly, probably opening shot. The snapshot opening shot combo is very, very good for PvP. However, Keep Away again has gained a lot of recognition since it's been introduced because, hey, increases range and accuracy when no targets are in close proximity. Well, unless you're absolutely YY no-scoping people in close range, Keep Away is a very, very good perk for a sniper rifle. So Keep Away plus opening shot could be very, very good. You also do have, interestingly, high ground to increase the damage. You can do some sussy baka stuff with high ground depending on how good your map knowledge is and if you're going for the high ground in certain maps. So, that's a potential combo as well. But honestly, it's probably just going to be Snapshot or Keep Away plus opening shot for that consistent sniper rifle god roll for PvP. Now, in terms of PvE, well, honestly, Triple Tap is phenomenal, Autoloading Holster is phenomenal, and Clown Cartridge is also phenomenal, all for PvE sniper rifle rolls. Unfortunately, on the other side, you don't have much. A High Impact Reserves is a bit of a wombo combo with Triple Tap because Triple Tap will refund the ammo, and so you get the massive damage increase from High Impact Reserves again and again, because like Triple Tap will refund the last round and you deal like, the last round mega damage boost again. So that's pretty cool. Now, Volt Shot is here. However, I don't think it's going to be practical on a sniper rifle. Vorpal Weapon is here, which can definitely be good. And so you do have some decent PvE rolls. However, again, the presence of that Search Party basic origin trait really makes me want to go for the PvP role instead of the PvE role. Frankly, you have better PvE snipers out there. Now, guys, moving on from there, the final weapon we're going to look at is the brand new one. This is the Cosmic GSP. This is a power grenade launcher that belongs to the rapid fire frame 150 rounds per minute archetype. And taking a look at the possible perk rolls here, well, importantly, you're going for spike grenades if you're going for a PvE roll, and then still looking for that PvE god roll, we do have Field Prep, which is phenomenal on PvE heavies, like just more ammo is great, and you also do have Clown Cartridge, another PvE all-star. Now, in the second column for the PvE god roll, honestly, Explosive Light is an S+ tier perk. So just that, guys. Clown or Field Prep plus Explosive Light and Spike Grenades, you got yourself an absolute PvE god roll heavy grenade launcher that is going to treat you very, very well. Now, there are some interesting perks here as well, stuff like Cascade Point to potentially increase the rate of fire pretty substantially. It can actually get Repulsor Brace and destabilizing rounds, like if you really want this within a Void build, potentially destabilizing rounds could be interesting, but honestly, that might be a bit of a stretch. We also do have High Ground here, but especially for PvE, it really depends on the encounter if you're going to even be able to trigger this, but overall, again, very good PvE god roll. And then for PvP, I mean, Impulse Amplifier to massively increase the velocity so it gets where you want it on time, combined with, honestly, High Ground could be pretty decent, just giving you that damage increase for jumping up into the air, or even destabilizing rounds. Kill one guy and then normally you would just do, damage to nearby enemies, but if you can make them volatile as well, that's nothing to scoff at. And so guys, there you have it, a quick look at the potential god rolls for all 4 of the Festival of the Lost weapons. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found this informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus, that is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.